Good evening, everyone. Let's start our Dhamma sermon. So Dharmanona, please recite Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Arōgyā paramā lābhā Santuṭṭhiparamaṃ dhanaṃ. Vissāsa paramā ñāti Nibbānaṃ paramaṃ sukhaṃ. Meritorious Dhamma friends, dear devotees, today we share the Dhamma for a special reason, in order to transfer merit to Dr. Cyril Nishanka Amara Singha, who passed away 2 months ago. When he is living, now today is his birthday. So remember Dhamma sharing. So in recollecting the life journey of the Dr. Cyril Nishanka Amara Singha, beloved husband to Sudharma Amara Singha Nona, he left behind 2 daughters named Mrs. Nisha and Subhani, with 6 grandchildren named Himesh, Alex, and Ayla, Harry, Niroshini, and Sam. Son-in-laws, Mr. James and Mr. Ben. So, all together, you are going to listen the teaching of the Buddha in order to transfer merit to Dr. Cyril Nishanka Amara Singha. So now, I quote one stanza from Dhammapada. Dhammapada is very famous, popular Buddhist book in the canon, Buddhist canon. So it's belonged to Khuddaka Nikaya. So there are 26 chapters in Dhammapada. And there are 423 stanzas in the Dhammapada. That particular stanza that I quote today belongs to Sukhaṃ. Sukhaṃ means chapter of happiness. How to be happy. There are many stanzas in that particular chapter, so I quote one. Stanza number 204. There is a background story behind this stanza. This stanza taught to the King Pasenadi, Kosala. All the Buddhist people know about King Pasenadi Kosala. He is a similar age, like a same age like Buddha, little bit elder than the Buddha. Always, whenever he have difficulties, he used to go to the Jetavana monastery at least once a day. Even he lead the busy lifestyle, he used to visit the Buddha every day. So most of the day, after his meal, he go to the Jetavana monastery, listening to the Dhamma. And few minutes later, he is going to nodding his head and he is fall asleep most of the time and snoring. So, and other normal people looking at that snoring sound, hearing, they laugh at him, laugh at the king. So then Buddha gave this stanza to follow these 4 lines, then your life will be happy one. Arōgyā paramā lābhā Santuṭṭhiparamaṃ dhanaṃ vissāsa paramā ñāti Nibbānaṃ paramaṃ sukhaṃ. First line, Arōgyā paramā lābhā. Health is the greatest gain. In this world, there are some people, they have everything except health. They are multimillionaires, but health-wise, they are very poor. So, health is very important. Health is the greatest gain. Arōgyā paramā lābhā. Do you know who is the healthiest monks in the Gautama Buddha's dispensation? The Sri Lankan people build the pagoda in the name of that particular monk. Who is the healthiest monks time of the Buddha? He was lived about 160 years. Bhakkula. Do you like to hear that story? Little story, wonderful story, very interesting. So Bhakkula means he belonged to 2 kula. 2 kula means 2 family. What happened when he was very young? His mother bring that little child to the river, and suddenly very big fish, huge fish, come and swallow the baby. Mother unconscious and sad. In the same time, one fisherman fishing in the other bank of the river, and anyhow he caught that fish into his net, and that fisherman understands something inside the fish tummy. Then he cut the fish immediately and take out the baby. Every city famous that he got the baby inside the fish. So that particular family, that actual mother came to know. Then she went to that fisherman's house and tried to prove that baby belonged to her, and please give me this baby. This baby belonged to me. Now the court case. There are not judges at that time. So they had to attend to the kings. Then king gave the solution. It's a very interesting solution. That fisherman told the king that that the child belonged to me because I got from the fish tummy, from the fish tummy. Then that actual mother told the king, son should belong to me. I am his son. Then king gave the solution, solve the problem. This boy belonged to both of the family. That is why Bhakkula means belong to 2 family. Kula means family. So he's the most healthiest monks. he became a disciples of the Buddha. He was live around 160 years. So when he doesn't have any sicknesses entire his life, only he got sometime his knees once a year, like that. No winter flu, no hay fever, no anything seasonal, even seasonal sicknesses. Everybody experiencing seasonal sicknesses. He didn't get any sicknesses. So other monks in the monastery attend the Buddha and ask, what is the reason behind this particular monks not get sick? Then Buddha explained, even Buddha got the sicknesses, 12 kind of sicknesses. Buddha was suffering. Then Buddha explained, behind this healthy living is in his previous life journey, many previous life, he attend to the sick person, he take care of them well. Sometimes he nursing the animals, nursing the humans. He done full of meritorious deeds towards the sick person. That is why whenever I met the nurses and doctors, I explain your profession are more valuable. You have to make up your mindset. You are not doing simple job. You are doing something for your sansaric journey. According to the teaching of the Buddha, yogilanang upatteya somang upatteya. One who treats the patient, he treats the Buddha. Because when we sick, we are very innocent. So that's the reason behind how much healthy lives that Venerable Bhakula can lead. So how about other monks, like Venerable Anuruddha, who live, he also less sicknesses, experience less sicknesses. He experienced Venerable Anuruddha, 150 years old when he was died, and Mahakashapa, Venerable Mahakashapa, around 140 years, he lived in this world, and Venerable Ananda, 120 years old, when he passed away, when he demised, and Vissāsa, famous devotees, main devotees to the Buddha, she was live around 120 years. So they experience healthy life. So healthy living is the greatest gain. Arōgyā paramā lābhā. Buddha explained to the king Pasenadikosala. And Buddha told, ask Pasenadikosala to reduce amount of food you consume every day. And remind that advice, he gave the title for the Sudassana young boy to remind, reduce food, just only that. And he paid the salary, daily salary for Sudassana, young boy. And king get better. And he had, so when he followed the teaching of the Buddha, reduced the amount of food that he consumed, he reduced his weight, and he got the slim body at the end of the day. So, Arōgyā paramā lābhā, very important. This is the simple teaching, but very important to each and every individual live in this world. Arōgyā, paramā, lābhā. And when we put in different terms, is a physical well-being. Buddha talks about the physical well-being. See, Buddha not only talk about the spiritual well-being, but he talks about the physical well-being, how to lead the healthy, good life journey until we demise. The other line, Santuṭṭhiparamaṃ dhanaṃ, that also very important. Some people are multimillionaires, but they don't have the happiness. They don't have enough happiness. Santuṭṭhi means the contentment. Contentment is the greatest wealth. Contentment. Even we have so many things, still if we are unhappy, what's the meaning of all those material prosperity? If we are not happy, so contentment is the greatest wealth. Even we have little things, try to be content with what we have right now. So if we are contented person, jealousy not appear in our mind, isn't it? If you are not contented, jealousy, automatically jealousy is the minor mistake, minor mental sicknesses come to our mind because we are not contentment enough. So if we don't have jealousy, anger not appear. If we don't have anger, so many problems do not appear in our mind. How simple. Very simple teaching gives us a lot of opportunity to lead the better life, happy life. So the next line, vissāsa paramā ñāti. Vissāsa. Vissāsa means trustworthy. A trusted friend is the best relatives. We have so many blood relatives, immediate friends, immediate relatives, isn't it? But where we cannot trust some of the blood relatives, but we can trust our friends. Trusted friend is the best relatives. Vissāsa paramā ñāti. So we have to associate with trustworthy people, reliable friends, reliable individuals. Is the best relatives in our life journey. Final line, Nibbānaṃ paramaṃ sukhaṃ. Nibbana. Nibbana is the greatest bliss, the greatest happiness. Sukha means happiness. There are two kinds of happiness in this world. One is the material happiness. We all aware about those things. Material happiness. All those material things make us happy. When we bought the house, so we are happy. When we have luxury car, we happy. When we have children, we happy. When we have proper job, we happy. Salary, happy. Jewelries make us happy. All those material prosperity make us happy. That nature of that material happiness is anytime it may turn into the unhappiness. If those material things away from us, if those material things destroyed by nature, maybe the thieves theft our material things. So it's anytime become unhappy. The nature of material happiness is the anytime uncertain. There is not certainty about the material happiness. So the ultimate happiness is the spiritual kind of happiness. That is Nibbana. Nibbana is the ultimate happiness. Before Nibbana, we can experience that spiritual happiness. How do we experience the spiritual happiness before Nibbana? Nibbana is the highest happiness, no doubt. But before that, we can experience that spiritual kind of happiness by doing good things. Spending some energy, time, money, and doing something good for betterment of the needy people. In the name of the Buddha, you can do a lot of things. And spreading Dhamma, teaching Dhamma, that giving good advice to the needy people, giving treatment to the patient, sending medicine to Sri Lanka, like a poor country, Africa, needy people. It gives a lot of happiness. Materially, you not receive anything. But spiritually, you receive a lot of things in your heart, in your mind. That is why that explaining the merits is chittam punati iti punya. Punya, merit is nothing but happiness. That happiness is not the material happiness, spiritual kind of happiness we receive. Whenever we do our duties properly, you can receive some kind of happiness. As parents, you give proper education to your children and proper guidance to your children. End of the day, by looking at their life journey, life patterns, you can be happy. How nice my children's life journey. They are good children. I educate them. So by looking at your action and result, you can be happy. So when you contribute some towards the temple, then you can be happy. Temple growing little by little. So monks are enjoying vicinity of the temple. Monks lead the comfortable life, spreading Buddhism in this country. So our devotees will happy by looking at their good action. That's called spiritual kind of happiness. It is very less than the ultimate happiness like Nibbana, but kind of spiritual happiness with saddha. So, Nibbānaṃ paramāṃ sukhaṃ. Spiritual happiness is the highest happiness in the world. So, there are 4 lines I quote in the Dhammapada. This story, Pasenadi Kosala's story. First one is Arōgyā paramā lābhā. In another terms, physical well-being. Arōgyā paramā lābhā. Santuṭṭhiparamaṃ dhanaṃ. Mental well-being. Vissāsa paramā ñāti. Social well-being. Nibbānaṃ paramāṃ sukhaṃ. Spiritual well-being. So, first 3 lines belong to this world, mostly. And final one, Nibbānaṃ paramāṃ sukhaṃ, spiritual well-being. We need spiritual happiness as well. These 4 lines like filler of our human life journey. If we fulfill these 4 areas, we can lead happy, prosperous, successful life in this world. So, nature of our body is any time. This is impermanence body, which we take from our parents. So, anytime change, anytime death and decay. Birth is natural, sicknesses are natural, old age is natural, death is natural. So if anything happens after our death, that's also natural. So we cannot stop all those things. So naturally happens. Condition of this world circles like this. So we have to embrace the reality. That is most important things. So when we passed away, when we dead, when we demise from this world to next world, all the physical sicknesses not going to next birth. All the bacteria and viruses, germs are remain with our dead body. But very important things, all the viruses and bacteria that you have in your mind, all the mental sicknesses like anger, jealousy, all those mental sicknesses going with us. Please be careful when you lead the human life. This is the most important life in this life circle. There are 31 places of existence in the samsaric journey. Human life is the most precious life. So we got that human life. So we have to give values to our human life. Give value to our human life, we have to lead mindfully without doing nasty things. So today, in order to transfer merit to Dr. Cyril Nishanka Amarasinghe Mahathya, so you organized the Dharma program. There are 3 types of dana we are normally practicing. Amisa dana, very famous one, Amisa dana. What is the Amisa dana? Amisa dana is giving material things, giving food. Whenever we heard the dana, so everybody thinking that, okay, I prepared this kind of food. And automatically foods come to your mind whenever heard the dana. So dana is not only the food. There are 3 types of dana. Amisa dana is a popular one. Any kind of material things we giving for other people, including money, jewelry, all those material things, and food. Abhayadana. Abhayadana means releasing the fears, releasing the fears of others. Bhaya means fear. Abhaya means releasing the fear of others. Abhayadana. That is why we observe 5 precepts. Pāṇātiපාtā vērumani sikkhapadam samādhiyāmi. Not killing. Giving abhayadana to other living beings. If we observe the 5 precepts properly, that meaning you are putting fence around your land. You protect your property and as well as your neighbor's property as well. So if everyone observe the 5 precepts, observe and protect Those 5 precepts, that's meaning you are protect yourself, your family, and also your neighbor as well, your loved ones. So, abhaya dana means releasing fear. You can, sometime is the people go to the Sri Lanka and releasing the cow and other animals, giving abhaya dana. That is kind of form of abhaya dana. It's higher than other material things. Then highest dana is the dharma dana. Sabbha dhanam, dhamma dhanam, ñāti. Dhamma is nothing but truth. Buddha explained, true is the Dhamma. So Dhamma dana, today you are practicing Dhamma dana. So many people joining through Zoom and listening this Dhamma, teaching of the Buddha, and learning something. And then you can practice according to the teaching of the Buddha. You can follow the teaching of the Buddha. So, sabbha dhanam, dhamma dhanam, ñāti. Highest gift is the Dhamma gift. Giving advice to others to overcome all the weaknesses in their life journey. So Buddha gave a lot of advice to the monks and lay people. Today I quote that giving advice to the king Pasenadi Kosala. Sometimes Buddha gave very interestingly giving advice to the venerable monks. Once Venerable Vakkali. Venerable Vakkali came to the Buddha all the time. Look at the Buddha all the time. Behind the Buddha all the time. Follow the Buddha all the time. Then Buddha asked, Kim te Vakkali imina putikayana dukkandena sarire. Vakkali, what are you doing? Following me. Then Vakkali told the Buddha, Venerable Sir, when I see your features, physical body, it gives me a lot of happiness. Then Buddha explained, King te Vakkali mina putikayana dukkandena sarire. Venerable Vakkali, by looking at my physical body, what do you gain? Imina putikayana sarire. This filthy, impermanent physical body. And Buddha's, there are no differences, Buddha's body and your body and my body. And Venerable Vakkali's body. Same thing happened to the everyone's physical body. Enlightenment is not in the physical body. Enlightenment is in the mind. Wisdom is not in the physical body. If anything happened to the physical body of the Buddha, same thing happened to our body. Impermanence nature of our body. We have to understand. So, Venerable Vakkali understand the nature of physical body. And he meditated. And he attained the Arahanthood. But initial intention of the Venerable Vakkali to look at the Buddha's body, and it made him happy. So, the other times, do you remember Upali Gruhapati? Upali is the very famous lay devotees of the Nigantas. Upali came to know the Buddha was giving excellent teaching. Just only that he came to know. Then Upali came to the Jetavana monastery and told the Buddha, Venerable Sir, I would like to become a Buddhist. Then Our Supreme Buddha asked Upali, do you know my teaching? Upali said, no, I don't know your teaching, Venerable Sir. So then Buddha told the Upali, if you do not hear my teaching, if you don't know my teaching, how do you going to practice? And then Upali explained to the Buddha, I would like to learn your teaching. Then Buddha explained the teaching of the Buddha. And then, once again, our Supreme Buddha told Upali, please give your alms and things, all the take caring things that you gave to the Nigantas. So you must continue all those offerings to the Nigantas. Then Upali told that Buddha, Venerable Sir, when other religious leaders came to know that I am becoming the followers of their religions, they announce all the Savat Nuwara and tell that such a famous, popular person become our followers. And once again, I would like to tell you, Venerable Sir, I am fully confident I want to become a Buddhist. That kind of teaching Buddha wanted to teach to the monks, to the lay people. Buddha don't want to increase the followers of the Buddha. He wanted to teach the proper teaching to the people, can make them successful in this life and hereafter. This is the wonderful teaching. So, to conclude my Dhamma sermon, so before we move to the little bit of Metta Bhavana, meditation, so I quote the stanza 204 from the Dhammapada, chapter of happiness, Sukhaṃ, chapter of happiness, stanza number 204. Arōgyā paramā lābhā, Santuṭṭhiparamaṃ dhanaṃ, vissāsa paramā ñāti, Nibbānaṃ paramaṃ sukhaṃ. Physical well-being, mental well-being, and social well-being. Finally, spiritual well-being. These are the four kinds of well-being that everyone talks about in this world now. Whenever you hear kind of a lecture from universities and famous TED talks, all are belong to either of these areas, either physical well-being or mental well-being or social well-being, otherwise spiritual well-being people talks about. So 2,600 years back, our Supreme Buddha teach these valuable teaching to the king, Pasenadikosala. Pasenadikosala get the benefit out of this teaching. So one more story is about the Pasenadikosala I would like to mention. We have to be careful. Even we do the lot of meritorious deed in here in this life. So if we have slight little mistake, we have to forget all those mistakes. So King Pasenadikosala had a wife called Mallika, loving lady Mallika. Mallika was passed away before the King Pasenadikosala. Then every day King Kosala to go to the Buddha with the intention of ask from the Buddha where Mallika was born. Then Buddha came to know, before king asked this question, with the supreme power of the Buddha, he always forget to ask this particular question. So King Pasenadi came to the Jetavana monastery every day and talk about the general things and listen to the Dhamma, go back to the palace. And then when he in the palace, he remember, oh, today also I forgot to ask this question. Tomorrow I will ask definitely. In the same way, 7 days, Buddha make the spiritual power to ask this particular question. 7 days. After 7 days, then King Pasenadi came and asked where my Mallika was born. Then Buddha explained, she was born in the heaven. Do you know that why Buddha tried to forget to that question? Because earlier, 7 days, Mallika Devi was born like unfortunate living beings. Why? Because Mallika is the one who organized the unparalleled dana, asadrusha mahadana, unparalleled dana. Even organized such big meritorious deeds. But before she demise, his Chuti final consciousness and take place according to the tiny little mistake of her life journey. That is why she get the bad result, a bad rebirth. Karma, topic of karma is very difficult to explain. Anything happen to us. So we have to forget whatever the mistake we have in our life journey, we have to make it correct right now and try to forget all those tiny little mistakes and cultivate your spiritual journey, spiritual path with the positive thoughts, positive vibration. So then Mallika Devi got rebirth as heavenly beings, and Buddha explained to the kings, Mallika Devi was born as Deva, heavenly beings, nothing to worry. So now with that summarizing, I'm going to teach a little bit of guide you a little bit of metta bhavana, very important to reduce our amount of anger, amount of jealousy, and amount of frustration we experiencing day-to-day life with other people. So let us practice a little bit of metta bhavana before we transfer merit to Dr. Cyril Nishankar Amarasinghe. Okay. Now sit comfortable posture. Gently close your eyes and take a deep breath and let it go slowly and gently. Breathing in and out. Now slowly move your attention into the metta bhavana, loving kindness meditation. First, practice yourself, radiating loving kindness to yourself. May I be free from anger. May I be free from jealousy. May I be free from mental sicknesses. May I be free from physical sicknesses. May I be well and happy. May I be well and happy. May my parents, wherever they may be in this sansaric journey, may they be free from anger. May they be free from jealousy. May they be free from mental and physical sicknesses. May they be well and happy. May they be well and happy. May all other immediate family members, all relatives, all the relatives, may they be free from anger. May they be free from jealousy. May they be free from sicknesses. May they be free from mental and physical suffering. May they be well and happy. May they be well and happy. May all my friends, including your best friend, including Dhamma friends, Kalyana Mitra, may they be free from anger. May they be free from jealousy. May they be free from sicknesses. May they be free from mental and physical suffering. May they be well and happy. May they be well and happy. May all my teachers from my kindergarten up until now, may all my Dhamma teachers, may they be free from anger. May they be free from physical and mental suffering. May they be free from sicknesses. May they be well and happy. May they be well and happy. May all the human in this area, in this city, in this country, in the neighboring countries, in 7 continents of the world, may they be free from anger. May they be free from jealousy. May they be free from sicknesses. May they be well and happy. May they be well and happy. May all the animals who live on land, in the air, in the water, may they be free from sicknesses. May they be free from physical suffering. May they be safe. May they be well and happy. May they be well and happy. Once again, bring your awareness into yourself. May I be free from anger. May I be free from jealousy. May I be free from sicknesses. May I be free from physical and mental suffering. May I be well and happy. May I be well and happy. May no harm come to me. May no difficulties come to me. May I take care of myself happily. May whatever I have gained not be lost. May I have courage and determination to overcome all the difficulties in my life journey. As I am, may others be well and happy. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they take care of themselves happily. May whatever they have gained not be lost. May they have courage, determination, and confidence to overcome all their difficulties in their life journey. May they be well and happy. May all the beings in this world, in this universe, may they be well and happy. May they be well and happy. Now take a deep breath in. Let it go slowly and gently. Take a deep breath in. Let it go slowly and gently. Take a deep breath in. Let it go slowly and gently. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Now let us conclude, let us summarize our Dhamma event today. You have observed 5 precepts and listening to the short Dhamma sermon and practice bit of metta bhavana, loving kindness meditation. A lot of positive thoughts you accumulate, you generate in your mind. Positive vibration, positive thoughts. So all those positive thoughts, we are going to transfer as a merit to Dr. Cyril Nisankamara. Dr. Cyril Amarasinghe made an excellent contribution to his family and children, grandchildren. And also he further contributed to many, many Buddhist viharas, both in here, UK, and Sri Lanka, and also a lot of community works. He was well-read individuals. He read a lot of books about the Buddhist canon, teaching of the Buddha. We clearly remember that in the COVID-19 period, he listened to the Dhamma sermon every day with the Sudharma. We can see the background. He's listening all the Dhamma sermon, actively attend all those events, and generally generate a lot of positive thoughts in his life journey. So, according to the teaching of the Buddha, puññāni paralokasmiṃ patittā honti pānina. Only we can give him punya, merit. When he live in this world, we can give him food, cloth, medicine, shelter. All those material prosperity, material things not viable today. Only he can receive the merit. So today, we generate a lot of merit. Let's transfer this merit. May all the blessings and all the merits be upon Dr. Cyril Nishanka Amarasinghe Mahatmaya's life journey, and may he receive this merit. May they get better even. Finally, may they attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. With that in mind, let us transfer merit by reciting stanza. Idamme ñātīnaṃ hotu sukhitā hontu ñātayo. Idamme ñātīnaṃ hotu sukhitā hontu ñātayo. Idamme ñātīnaṃ hotu sukhitā hontu ñātayo. And also share these merits with the deities who protect us, who protect our family members. May all the protective guardian deities share this merit. May they attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. With that in mind, let us share this merit with the protective guardian deities. Ettavatacha ammehi sambataṃ puñña sampadaṃ sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhiyā. Ettavatacha ammehi sambataṃ puñña sampadaṃ sabbe bhūtā anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhiyā. Ettavatacha ammehi sambataṃ puñña sampadaṃ sabbe sattā anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhiyā. May all the merits and all the blessings be upon each and every individual who joining this Dhamma sermon. May your life successful in here and hereafter. With that in mind, put your palms together. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Abhivādana sīlissa niccang vattapachāyino. Cattaro Dhamma vaddanti ayuvanno sukhaṃ balaṃ. Ayurārōgyā sampatti sagga sampatti mevaca. Atho Nibbāna sampatti iminate samijjatu. Okay. May the triple gem bless you. Teruvaṃ saranai.
Teruvaṃ Swāmīn Vānsē.
Teruvaṃ saranai 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 Swāmīn
Teruvaṃ
Vānsē.
saranai Swāmīn Vānsē.
Teruvaṃ saranai Swāmīn Vānsē.
මේ පන්සල පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න මේ පොඩ්ඩක් පෙන්නන්න. පන්සල මේ ආන්දරන පන්සල. චිත්ත පන්සල.
That's right.
ලච්ච පන්සල. මේ සුද්ධර්ම මේ සුද්ධර්ම. Yeah.
This one also better have because it's been in the car now more than a day. So,
Kujeda.